What's up? Welcome back to my channel. Let me drop my steering wheel so you can see me. As long as I don't hit my knees on it, I'm fine. Alright, so I didn't bring a mic or anything. I'm actually just using my car tarot deck because I have to have one at all times. I mean, obviously, right? So, this is a message I feel called to do. In the background, you're going to see a lot of stuff because I'm parked at the beach. Okay. But I still have a little bit of a sunburn, so I was gonna lay out, but I still, I'm letting my skin heal a little bit before I lay back out. Like my arms are, I don't know if you can see with this filter, but I have a little bit of a sunburn still, so I'm like, I'll give my body a day to recover from that. But okay, so this is gonna be an energy check-in for our counterparts, twin flames. So let's see. This is a new deck. I actually just got this deck to keep in my, specifically just keep it in my car. Alright, so the first thing you have is the Seven of Wands. So, it seems like it's gonna be similar. Okay, and now you have the Seven of Cups. So it seems like you recently made a decision that has left you in a little bit of emotional confusion, okay? Now, I was going to say this is probably going to be similar to the reading I did, what was it, yesterday or the day before. I don't think I've uploaded it yet. I will be. But this one will be uploaded after that, so it'll all work out. So anyway, it seems like you might have made a decision that you felt, maybe you felt vulnerable in. With that Seven of Wands, it kind of feels like, I'm going to get more messages here, but you're definitely feeling a little emotionally unsteady about something. So let's see. And then obviously we'll pull into your person later. Four of Swords. So you were in a... Okay. The Four of Swords, it seems like you were at a point of resting, but you were suddenly overcome with, like, a lot of mental thoughts. Like, okay, it doesn't make sense, mental thoughts. But you know what I mean? Like, you're in your mental space, it seems like you were just bombarded with a lot of things, whether it be like things you're remembering from your past, or like maybe just overthinking certain situations, or whatever it is. It seems like you were in a moment of, like, you've been resting, you've been doing good and just kind of doing your own thing, but Queen of Wands, yeah, it's like you had this moment, you are seeing it as like a moment of weakness, but it's not. Because normally you're in this Queen of Wands energy where you're like, you're on top of your shit and you're doing what you need to do, right? But alright, so it seems like you made some sort of decision. I'm gonna actually pry into that right now, what it was. But whatever it was, it seems like you had a moment of vulnerability that you're overthinking a little bit. Whoa. This deck is like glossy, so it keeps, I'm wearing basketball shorts, so it keeps sliding off my shorts. I almost drop it every time I do that. Okay, so Ten of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Remember I said this is a new deck, so I did shuffle it, but there's going to be some similarities here, but everything happens for a reason, okay? So, yeah, I'll show you. You got the Ten of Pentacles. Can't read backwards. Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, and the Queen of Wands. So it's almost like you feel, it seems like you were intuitively guided to do something that goes against your logical mind. So you're confused about how you feel about that, because it's two things going to war with each other, right? Like your intuition, which you want to follow, but your logical mind is like, why do that? Like, why did I do that? When your intuition was guiding you to, so there's a higher purpose for it, but you're wondering why you did that. And it's keeping you in like a little bit of, ooh, justice. I was gonna say it's keeping you in like a little bit of there's so many people on bikes right now. 4 elderly people on bikes right now going past me. Maybe that's a message for you, but they're just circling my car. You'll probably see them in a minute once they go around, but I was gonna say, so you're probably feeling a little weird about that. So with justice coming out, this actually is in your best interest, this decision that you made, and whatever it was that you feel a little, maybe you feel a little stupid now. You're not stupid. Oh, there they are. Those old people. Man, she's cruising. I was gonna say, oh yeah. All right, Ten of Wands. It's not that you're stupid, but you almost feel stupid. Like, whatever your intuition was guiding you to do, you trusted it and you did it. But your logical mind is like, why did you do that, bro? Like, no, you know. But at the same time, you're like, no, I trust my intuition. I know if I'm called to do something, even if it goes against what I logically think, I'm going to do it, because intuition is always guiding you. It's your inner knowing and your inner guidance for a reason. But with that Ten of Wands popping out, you're feeling very, very heavy about it right now. Like, you're trying not to let it bother you, because you, like I said, you have faith in your intuition about it, but you just feel like you're trusting your intuition, but you just feel like uneasy. That's probably a good word. You're uneasy about it because maybe it's something you would never do normally, and it's almost like you feel like because you are in an emotional state that you feel, yeah, look, that Seven of Wands just popped back out again. It's like you almost feel like just because you were in an emotional state that you are making an emotional decision, but you know in your heart that it wasn't. It was, if you're called to, if the fact that you even had that realization shows that it's not that, you know what I mean? It's almost like you feel like, I don't want to appear weak or like appear vulnerable, but that's not, there's nothing wrong with being vulnerable, you know what I mean? That's actually a beautiful thing. The Fool, yeah, just, you gotta trust yourself, you gotta trust it, you know? You, like I said, you probably feel stupid or you kind of feel like a fool, but you're not. Remember, the Fool is a brand new beginning, but it always starts with a leap of faith, okay? He's literally the Fool, not in this deck because it's a different deck, but normally he's taking that leap off of a cliff. It's always that leap of faith. So you listening to your intuition and doing that was a leap of faith. Now you have the Empress, the Six of Swords, the Six of Wands, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, so whatever it was that you did, like maybe you reached out to somebody that you normally wouldn't, and you're feeling like, damn, like, I don't know about that, or maybe like someone reached out to you and you weren't sure how you'd feel about it, like you don't know if you should answer it, maybe you did answer it, like whatever it's gonna be for you, it's leading you to your higher purpose. You just can't see it right now. So you are still in Empress energy, so you're not like backtracking, you're not taking a step back. Like, I know it feels like that, especially when your logical mind is like, that makes no sense, like talking to your intuition, but you know to follow it, you know? That Empress will never lead you astray, you know, your inner Empress. So you literally, with the Six of Swords here, you're in the weeds. You don't know where the fuck you're going. I mean, look at that frog. Even he doesn't know where he's going. He's trapped in the weeds too, you know? But it's always leading you to a better outcome. And with Six of Wands, that's that victory. So it is, and with the Knight of Wands, it seems like it's going to come in rather quickly as well. So remember that anything and everything that we do has a ripple effect. Excuse me. So whatever, even if it seems small and it doesn't necessarily make sense to you right away why you're called to do something, there's always a ripple effect. So let's say whatever that thing was. So let's say whatever that was that you did, that your intuition guided you to. Let's say that particular thing, nothing comes of it. But because of that happening, other things are happening behind the scenes that you don't know about. Like, let's say someone reached out to you and you actually answered when normally you wouldn't. Or let's say you reached out to someone and vice versa, right? Let's say nothing technically comes of that, right? Like, nothing major happens from that, and you're like, what was the point of that? But behind the scenes, maybe the person like that reached out to you, or vice versa, maybe like someone, like they confide in someone or they talk to someone, and then that sends out a ripple effect. Or maybe like some sort of, it was necessary for their karma, so maybe them doing something or not doing something, maybe it was necessary for their karmic cycle, so it was a test from spirit for them. You never know. It's like a ripple effect. So in some way, shape, or form, it's working out in your best interest, even if you don't see it right away. Like maybe somebody was connected to your counterpart that reached out to you, and by you choosing to answer, it gave your counterpart hope. Like, well, if they answered this person, maybe they actually would answer me if I reached out. Like, there's always a ripple effect. You know what I mean? Five of Pentacles. Yeah, you just feel like you feel alone, but only physically, I would say. Like, you know that you have so much, like a massive spiritual team around you, and you know you have spirit with you, but physically, I feel like you probably don't have any support. Like, you know what I mean? Like people that understand you. Queen of Pentacles, King of Wands, King of Cups, King of Swords, King of Pentacles. Remember, new deck. But this to me is showing that all of your bodies, right? Your passion, your emotion, your mental, and your physical, they're all in balance. But at the same time, it's like, yeah, you have 4 kings, but you're kind of seeing yourself as a Queen of Pentacles currently. Like, you feel like you took a step back. And I know I keep saying that, but it's important. You didn't take a step back. You're being led down a path where you can't see the outcome, and you can't see the things that are happening on that path necessarily, but they're working out for you. And as long as you have faith and you trust your intuition and you trust your inner guidance and you trust spirit, you'll be fine. Everything's going to be fine. Okay, so that's going to be your update. Now let's check on your person. My God, I'm not taking all those. That's a lot. Fine, I'll take them all. Wow, they also got the 4 swords, the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, the Knight of Cups. Let's drop the deck again. Knight of Swords, Knight of Pentacles. So, okay. Alright, so you guys are mirroring each other. Their energy is currently... I think it does all tie together. It seems like it, because they're in an energy of self-preservation. So, and that to them, like, remember, a lot of times your counterpart will reach out to external people for validation, for, to confide in someone, for help. Like, they're very used to going to other people to reach out to that, versus people that mostly hang out in feminine energy. We are not. We usually do a lot of the internal work alone. Yeah, 2 of Wands. So now they're at a crossroads. They're like, because you felt guided to reach out to somebody, they're feeling guided to keep to themselves. 6 of Swords. They're also being moved toward their higher purpose, but they don't necessarily understand right now either. There's a little bit of frustration on their end, whereas you're feeling kind of confused and like you're kind of like being a little hard on yourself. They're feeling frustrated. So similar energy, but a little bit different. They're feeling frustrated about like what the fuck? Like, I don't understand what's going on. Like, they're not someone that likes to be alone. Sorry, the card's all flipped over. Hold on. But they had Strength, the Sun, the 10 of Cups, the Tower, and the Page of Swords. Damn. Yeah, so I'm telling you, whatever just happened that your intuition guided you to, it led to a tower in your counterpart's life in some way, shape, or form. Like, you probably don't even understand how, and the spirit obviously wasn't telling me how. It was just showing me, this is your path, you need to trust it, okay? But on your counterpart's end, it's leading to a huge, like, moment of a massive change happening. It was Strength and the Sun and the 10 of Cups. It's almost like in the Page of Swords. So I'm telling you, whatever just happened with somebody that you're feeling like you maybe you were vulnerable, everything we talked about before on your side, somebody's talking about it. Somebody's hearing something, like your counterpart is hearing something about it, or they know. They know. The Page of Swords, they're talking, like, and whatever that conversation is, or whatever's happening there, it's leading to a massive change. Like, I want to pull more into that, because right now I can see that it's leading to a beautiful outcome. Like they have a complete perspective. They have a complete perspective shift, and they're seeing things beautifully now. But I want to see why. Like, what happened? Like, what was the tower moment? Because of whatever this was, whatever gossip was going on, something huge happened because of it, and I want to see what it is. So let's see. I'm telling you, everything happens for a reason. It's the ripple effect. 5 of Wands. Major okay, so major conflict. Let me finish that thought. I want one more clarifier for that before I really get into it. But that's external conflict. Like, what? Okay, more than one, I guess. They also got, they got the 7 of Pentacles, the 8 of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the 9 of Pentacles, and that Knight of Wands again. Yeah, so like I said, it's coming in very quickly. I think they actually might be coming in very quickly. Huh. Interesting. Oh. They had a huge perspective shift about whatever person was gossiping to them. Damn, like this person. Okay, let me hold these cards up so let me put the deck down so I stop knocking it over. Okay, so remember the first thing you had was the 5 of Wands, right? Now, look at this. So, whatever perspective shift they just had, right? They're looking like, ugh. Like, to whoever they're around right now, I don't know if you can see it, it's not focusing too well, but she's like, no thank you. With the 7 of Pentacles here, she's like, it's good, but it's not enough. Like, there's something's up. Like, their intuition went like, poof. Like, their warning signs went up real quickly. And with the 8 of Pentacles here, they're like, nah, something's up. Like, I don't like this. Like, they're working hard right now trying to figure something out. And then the other ones that came out, remember we had the Knight of Wands happening quickly, but look at these cards. So at first, look at this Queen of Cups. At first, they were seeing this person as like very balanced. They could be a water sign. Very whoever this person was that was like gossiping to them, they could be a water sign, and they're probably definitely they were seeing this person before as like very put together, very emotionally balanced. Remember, a lot of times your counterpart has trouble with their emotions, and if they're seeing this person as emotionally balanced, they probably turn to them for advice, or they turn to them for, matters of the heart, or things that they kind of struggle with themselves, right? Because a lot of times when you're in separation, if you're watching readings like this, and they're probably in feminine energy most of the time, especially if you're more intuitively inclined to things like tarot. That's our repertoire of skill, you know what I mean? Like, that's what we are, is, with the divine feminines, you are the empress, right? So you have the high priestess, your intuition. So we're used to this stuff. And if your counterpart is a masculine, regardless of gender, right? Because obviously my counterpart is a woman, but she is primarily, I keep wanting to say primordially. I did that in the other reading. Primarily in masculine energy. And I'm very good with my feminine energy. And my masculine. We have both, but you know what I mean. You mostly in one or the other. What I'm saying is, if your counterpart is a masculine, they're not used to handling emotion, and they're not used to handling it well. So if they were turning to a water sign, someone that they saw as a Queen of Cups, look how they're seeing this person now. I don't know if you can see her. Look at her, if you can see her face, like her eyes. Look at that. It's like an evil look. Like she's looking at it like, yeah, like, look at this. Like, they have a complete perspective shift with this person. Like, the things around them seem beautiful, right? But there's a very selfish, like, evil energy of this person. And I feel like your counterpart is seeing that. Talk about, no wonder the Tower came in. It's like, whoever they thought this person was, they're now seeing that that's not who this person is. So maybe it was whatever you felt guided to do intuitively. It seems like it was to show your counterpart who this person really is. Take that how you will. It's going to depend on your situation. Like I said, this is a general reading, but whatever it was, they are not happy with what they saw, or what they heard, or whatever that situation is. Your counterpart's not happy with this person at all. The Sun again. So this is how they're seeing you. They're like, how the fuck could I have mistaken somebody like that person that they're really upset with right now for you, like for us, for the feminine, or for the counterpart? Like they can't believe that they were listening to somebody else, especially somebody like that person, over their counterpart. You know what I mean? Someone who actually knows them, who actually is them. You know what I mean? Very interesting. I told you, everything happens for a reason. It's a ripple effect. So even if you at the moment you're like, this, why would I do that? I don't want to do that. You probably argued with spirit for a minute. You're like, I'm not doing that. Like, that seems like a really bad idea. But remember, there's a higher plan for everything. So even if in the moment, the Lovers, okay, there's a higher plan for everything. There's your twin flame confirmation. That moment, whatever it was for you that seemed like it was a quote-unquote bad idea, I'm holding this so I can't, like I was saying, everything happens for a reason. So even if you felt like it was a bad idea at the time, it's not. Everything's for a higher purpose. It probably wasn't something for you to have an experience for. It was that interaction setting a chain of events into motion that you have no idea about. So remember, everything happens for a reason, okay? With the Lovers, it's leading to your union. As crazy as that may sound right now, it's all, once hindsight comes in, like once you actually reunite with your counterpart and you guys like talk or whatever, you're gonna see how many fucking puzzle pieces actually fit together, and like how many things actually happened that at the time you probably didn't know about. Also, it's my honeydew. Fucking love honeydew. It's tea, believe it or not. It's tea with oat milk and mocha. It's chai tea. Bomb. I don't know I think honeydew's a local thing around here, but try that. So try chai tea with oat milk, like mostly oat milk, a little bit of chai tea, and then mocha. Which their mocha is different than like regular mocha. I think they use a little bit of hot chocolate powder, milk, and like actual mocha, and they mix it together for their mocha. I think something like that. It's good. It's really good. Okay, because I gotta wait. I don't drink coffee anymore. Side note while I'm shuffling, but yeah, alright. So what else do I want to know? What else do you guys need to know? Judgment. I'm telling you, whatever's happening right now, you set off a chain of events in your counterpart's life that is in best interest for the both of you. But look at this. Whoever was that Page of Swords and they were gossiping about you, dude, they're getting fucked up. Well, they're about to get fucked up. Like, alright, let me pull more on that. I want to see what that conflict entails. Like, I want to see if they're, like, sticking up for you, if they're just angry with this person. Four of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, and the Ten of Pentacles actually just came out in reverse, and I don't even do reversals because I don't need to, but the fact that this card came out reversed is very significant. Damn. It's like this person's going, okay, I see who you truly are now, so I'm going to take everything and get the fuck away from you. Like, they literally gathered up all of their shit, like, whether it's emotionally, physically, whatever, and they're like, you know what? This is all of my shit, and I'm taking it with me. Like, get away from me. They do not want to be around this person. I mean, look at the Ten of Wands. Like, remember, this is a card you had. This is how you're feeling overwhelmed, and you're feeling kind of down about what what your intuition guided you to, and you're like, it doesn't make. So even though you felt like weird at the time, it's a higher purpose, and you're also picking up on your counterpart's energy here with the Ten of Wands. They're feeling very, very overwhelmed because it's like it was a shock to this person for whatever happened. Like, for their perspective to change that much and that drastically and that quickly about this person, they really didn't see them for who they were. They did not see this person for like the snake that they were, and now they do. Okay, damn. So like, let's say you were intuitively guided to speak to somebody that you never would normally, and you're like, why would I do that? Like, that's a bad idea. I don't even want to talk to this person. But your intuition was like, I need you to reach out to them right now. And you're probably like, why? I don't understand that. Like, I don't want that person around. You know what I mean? Like, I don't, like, that person is unhealthy. That's why I don't speak to them. But Spirit's like, I need you to reach out to them. Or if they reached out to you, you're like, I'm never going to answer that. But Spirit's like, I need you to answer it. So whatever it is for you, by you doing that, it completely flipped the foundation of whatever dynamic your counterpart had with this person. It's like, now they're seeing this person as the snake that they are. You know what I mean? Damn, bro. Alright, let's pull some more. Oh, what the Huh? Hold on. How did all these cards get flipped over? Give me a second. This deck is everywhere. Okay, I had to fix the deck. Like, half the cards were flipped over. Like, one side looks like this with the cards. What is that? Look, the Two of Pentacles. And the other side looks like this. And they were all, like, some of them were upside down. Half the deck was flipped over. I don't know how that happened. So, talk about them trying to get everything together. Like, their entire world just got fucked. You know what I mean? And not in the good way. Three of Cups. Yeah, there was somebody interfering with your union. And anyone, good fucking luck. Anyone that interferes with a divine union, bro, talk about karma, okay? Because remember, divine counterparts, twin flames, are here to uplift consciousness, to uplift humanity, to help and heal other people with their union. So anybody who's trying to interfere with that, they are gonna get fucked up by the universe, because how could you try to prevent something like that, especially for your own selfish reasons? Fucking wild. I just had a notification pop up for Divine Masculine. I don't know what it said. I was trying to, my phone's sideways. I don't know what it said, but a confirmation right there just popped up for Divine Masculine. Like, whoever tries to interfere with a divine union, you are done for, okay? You're good fucking luck. So, alright, I want to pull some more cards here. I want to get into this argument that they had. It seems like they had an argument with that Five of Wands, but I'm going to confirm if they're physically doing anything about it yet, or if they're just feeling like, what the fuck? The Sun, again, this keeps popping out. Your counterpart, it's like how they're, oh my god, I just had that ping of anxiety in my stomach. Like, that's how your person feels. Like, it was like a pit in their stomach when they found this out. They're like, what the fuck, bro? And they're looking at you like everything. Like, you are literally their sun. You are their like entire universe. You know what I mean? And for whatever happened to have happened, they want to rip this person's head off. Like, they don't. Damn, bro. The High Priestess, their intuition is guiding them here as well. So remember, that's why I said, follow your intuition. Even if your logical mind is like, that makes no sense, follow your intuition. We already know that, but follow your intuition, okay? So, but your person here, they are not used to following their intuition. And the fact that it's so strong for them right now, they're like, it's almost like this person wants to rip, your person wants to rip this person's head off. Like, they're pissed. Alright, Spirit, I want to see, I want more about that. Like, what are they physically doing about this situation? Like, I understand the emotional shift and the perspective shift, but what are they physically doing about this? Like, what's physically happening right now because of it? Let's see. So, when I just asked that and this clip ended, the Ten of Swords came out. They are demolishing this person. Like, and if you look in the background there's actually a deer. It's reminding me of Bambi for some reason, which I don't even remember. Like, I know in the premise of that movie, he's like alone or something. It's, but now and I think at the end of the movie, he becomes like a beautiful stag, right? Like, it's like I think it's, I'd have to rewatch Bambi. Don't quote me on this because I haven't seen it. I don't think I've ever seen it in its entirety. And what I have seen, I was young, so I don't remember much. But I remember he becomes a full-grown stag at the end. So maybe it's something to do with Divine Masculine. But I don't know. But what I am getting from that, they see your progression. Like, look at this. They see your progression, right? So it's like they saw you as this amazing deer who went from Bambi, who was all alone. People saw him as weak or whatever, right? And then turns into this beautiful stag that everybody wants. If I can get it to focus. And now, this person, with what they did to you, they're like, demolishing this person. And here's you on the sidelines watching like, damn, what'd that person do, bro? Holy shit. They're getting impaled by these 10 swords. And look at the birds up top, too. That's spirit watching out for this situation. So that's your intuition, everything guiding you, right? So spirit is guiding the situation, and there's you looking on like, oh my god, rest in peace to that person. Like, god damn. Oh, and the Two of Cups is on the bottom here. So I think they're defending you. I don't think, I definitely know, but I want to get more info here. Like, they are really unhappy with whatever happened between you and this other person. They're like, how could you fucking do that? You know what I mean? Like, they're very... Remember, your counterpart is always gonna... They love you and they care about you. They're always gonna stick up for you. And a lot of times, it doesn't seem that way, especially in separation, especially when you can't see what's going on. The Fool, but you need to have faith, okay? There's a brand new beginning coming in here, and it seems like this was a huge catalyst, catapulting the both of you toward that. Especially if whoever this person was a block in your union, that block is being very abruptly removed. Yeah, the Nine of Wands and the Six of Cups. This, for some reason, this reminded me of the scene in Mulan where she takes the last rocket and, or the last cannon, like the hand cannon, and the entire Hun army is coming. The entire Hun army was headed toward them, and they all would have died, but Mulan took the last cannon and did a very strategic shot into the mountain and killed all of the entire army with an avalanche, right? Almost took out everyone around her as well, but they all helped each other and saved each other. So whatever's happening, your person is creating an avalanche with whatever dynamic this is, and it seems like other people around them are going to get caught in it, but they're not going to be harmed by it. So let's say this person lives with this person, or if they work with this person, or if they're just like always around this person, there's going to be other people that are around, but they're not going to be affected by whatever strategy and whatever this person's doing to eliminate the threat, basically. And with the Six of Cups coming out with it, this is how they see your connection. They're like, this connection is beautiful. You could have an orange cat as well, or maybe a bunny. But they're looking at your connection like, I'm going to protect this person. Like, they want to protect your inner child, you know? It's honestly beautiful. Alright, what else for your counterpart here? Let's see. I think that's great, you know? Okay. Again, with the High Priestess. Talk about the veils being lifted, too. Like I said, the major perspective shift, what's happening here. Any other messages, Spirit? Any other messages? Oh, I almost dropped that. Four Swords again. My god. They're not going to literally kill this person, but it's probably going to be close. No, I'm just kidding. But they're going to fuck them up. Like, this person's going to be laying there like, oh my god. Like, whoever... I want to pull more into this person. Whoever, like... Oh, one of the birds just hovered for a minute. Chilling. Hi. Confirmations, I'm telling you. Whoever this person was, they like... God, again with the Ten of Wands. Now this person is, or they're soon to be feeling very overwhelmed. Because your person's going to come down on them like the fucking Kraken. You know what I mean? So I want to pull more for this person. Who are they? What's going on with them? Any final words before they die? Let's see. The Hanged Man, I'm telling you, this person was up to no good, alright? So, whatever injustice this person just did to you, because remember, justice came out before, whatever injustice this person just did toward you, oh my, the universe is literally stringing them up by their feet, and they're like, oh, damn, the image I just got, it was, I don't remember what movie it's from, but this person is suspended above something, and they're being held by their feet, and then this wheel up top here is going to be like the wheel of fortune. So this person that interfered and that did the injustice to you, not only are they being reamed by your counterpart, but the universe is like, come here, and they're holding them in place, getting them ready for that wheel of karma. That is not good. Okay, so the universe went, you just failed that test miserably, and you did that to a divine counterpart. Now, you're gonna pay the price. Like, damn, bro. Dude, this person's about to get fucked. Again with the 4 swords, dude. This person's done. Like, they're gonna have no choice. Remember when this came out before in your section, and I was saying how you probably felt you had a moment where you were just like very like down and very overwhelmed by your thoughts and your emotions and everything going on, and you had like this moment of vulnerability, and you were being guided to do something that you wouldn't normally do. Now, this person's getting this energy, so now they are going to be put in that situation where they are feeling very overwhelmed, and they are feeling like they need to be like vulnerable with somebody, but Spirit's not gonna allow that because they just failed that test with you. I keep dropping this deck. So they just failed that test with you. So it's not gonna be good for them. And then they got the 6 of Pentacles, and again with the Fool. Talk about Spirit is going to rectify this situation. Balance is going to be brought back in here, and what you are owed is going to be given to you, and what this person is owed is going to be given to them. I mean, your spiritual team and Spirit in general does not take kindly to anyone that treats a divine counterpart poorly. That treats anyone poorly in general, but especially a divine counterpart. Because remember, we are here to uplift consciousness. All we do is help people all the time. So when someone refuses to help you, or when they do an injustice to you, dude, they're gonna get fucked. Strength, okay? This is you, alright? I mean, you literally, you've already tamed your inner beast. It's like, maybe in the past, you were somebody that wasn't there for other people, and you already had very harsh lessons about that, so you know what happens to somebody when they don't help another person, or when someone is asking someone for help, or let's say they came to you needing help for something and you offered it even though normally you wouldn't because you don't associate with them or something, and then they just threw it back in your face, or like whatever the situation is, the karma coming to them is they're gonna have a complete like, oh my god, that was so stupid, why did I do that? And they're gonna have that on top of your person flipping out. And again with this 10 of Swords, dude, they're fucking done, bro. It's been so long since I've seen a reading where somebody is getting this much karma. Like, holy shit, bro. Damn. And I feel like you are gonna know about this somehow. Like, look at, that's you in the background. Somehow you're gonna see that this person is getting fucked up, like, with karma. And you're not gonna be like, yeah, that's right. Like, no, you're gonna be like, damn, like, that's fucking rough. Like, holy shit. Even though this person may have done an injustice to you, us as, divine counterparts, we don't wish that on anybody. We've been through enough bullshit in our lives that we know how much that sucks. But this person needs the lesson. Again with the Fool. The same cards keep coming out here, bro. And on the bottom, you got that 4 of Pentacles. Like, okay. Let's shift it away from this person's karma, because goddamn. Let's go back to your counterpart. More messages for your counterpart, please. How is, what's up with that? More messages for that, please. Telling you, that ripple effect is no joke. Spirit's always got a higher plan. It's puzzle pieces that need to come together, and that was just one puzzle piece. Even though you didn't understand it in the moment, look at what it's turning into. You know what I mean? I go to the same couple gas stations, right? And I swear to God, it doesn't matter where I am, I always see I always see like the same general people that I run into. So you could be running into this person in a weird place. Like that lady that just drove past me, she works at one of the gas stations I go to, and I don't talk to her or anything. She just works there. But I always somehow see just the workers everywhere I go. Makes me laugh. So maybe you're gonna run into this person. They may not see you, but you'll see them, and maybe that's how you'll kind of see what karma's happening to them or something. I don't know, but there's a message for you there. Ten of Cups just popped out. You're again with the orange cat also, and bees. If I can focus. But this person, talk about weaving that thread. Okay, they're probably a big believer. Can you focus? So they're probably a big believer in the red thread or the red string theory, how you're always connected to your counterpart. Because even though they may not understand labels or something, they know that if you're divinely connected to someone and spirit or God or whatever you want to say is guiding you toward that, you know it's going to happen inevitably. So they could be a big believer in string theory, in the red string theory. But they just see you as, again with the Fool on the bottom too, damn. They know that you guys are something very special. So for this person, whoever they were, to have treated you like that, dude. And I think I want more about that perspective shift. Oh my God. Yeah. Holy Jesus Lord. You got the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords. Whoever... Ugh, there's that evil look again. Let me see if I can get the camera to focus this time. Right. Yeah, look at that evil face. Look at that, bro. The Seven of Swords. So whatever this fucking person, like, whatever they did, your counterpart is now seeing them for what they are. Because it also had the Nine of Swords pop out here. Look at that owl as well. So they're seeing, hello, puppy. Hi. Oh, you're so cute. Oh, it's one of the cutest dogs I've ever fucking seen him. Maybe this person has a really old dog. Hi. Oh, the lady just looked at me. Sorry, I'm talking to your dog. It's like an elderly lady and her very, very old dog. Cute old thing. All the white face and everything. Oh, so cute. It was like a goldish, I don't know if it's like a lab. Maybe a mix, but it's so cute. It's a little gray face. Anyway, off topic. Look at the owl. But everything's a message, right? The owl on this card, it's like they're finally seeing past this person and they're like, how the fuck did I fall for this shit? Like this person, whoever, we already know that this person is manipulative because remember, that's clearly evident. But your person is now seeing how self-centered and manipulative and how much of a trickster and how sly and like borderline evil this person can be. You know what I mean? And if they're seeing that person this way, they're like, if you could treat my counterpart like that, obviously you would fucking treat me like that. Like, you haven't changed as a person. Like, unfortunately, you're just the same as whatever, like, I've seen before or something, like... Lady keeps looking at me. Oh, it's so cute. I wonder if I can show you the dog. Little fucking pudge. So cute! Anyway. What the fuck was I saying? Anyway, whatever, this person that's like, they feel foolish. They're like, how did I not see this person for what they are? Like, maybe you even warned your counterpart in the past about this person. And remember, I did just get that in the reading I did, which will probably be posted today, about, I'm in my actual, like, little space. And, I was saying how whatever karmic they cut out of their life, or they're cutting out of their life, was a major, like, epiphany for them. So this is probably related to that energy. And check that reading out if you want. It'll be posted before this one. But damn, like, again with the Fool. You hear me shuffling. That's all I'm fucking doing is shuffling. And yet here we go again with the Fool. What is this? And the tower sticking out. This man's naked, by the way. Don't look at the booty. Don't do it. But anyway, that's funny. Bruh. I don't know if I'm emphasizing enough, like, the massive fucking change that's happening in this dynamic. The devil, dude, they're literally seeing this person as the incarnate of Satan, okay? They're like, bruh, how the fuck did I not see this, number one? Number two, how did I have this person in my life? And number three, how was I close with this person? Like, they're like, how the fuck did I not see this? But hey, everything happens for a reason. They weren't, and Nine of Wands again. And then what is this? Again with the Tower. They weren't meant to see. They weren't meant to see until now. Four of Cups. Six of Wands. Again with the Four of Swords. Oh, man, dude. Okay, I almost dropped the deck. So, Four of Cups. Six of Wands. Again with the Four of Swords. The Hanged Man, again. Two of Cups. And again with the Seven of Swords, dude. You see the repeating messages? Like, that's what I was saying in the beginning of the reading. Like, the ripple effect is a real fucking thing, okay? You didn't take any steps back. You are being divinely guided to take a step that you normally would never have taken. Now think about it. If you had not taken that step, if you didn't trust in your intuition and you didn't listen to spirit, this chain of events would not have unfolded, okay? That's the ripple effect. So look at the massive change and the beautiful things this is leading to, and the destruction of this dynamic in your counterpart's life. It was absolutely necessary, and you were the catalyst for that. It's fucking wild, but that's what divine counterparts do for you. But yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like, you did good. You did good. You followed your intuition, even though your logical mind was saying don't do it. And you knew. You had this inner knowing, intuition. You were divinely guided. You're like, there's some reason I need to do this. And you were right. You were 100% right. Again with the Seven of Wands, dude. Like, alright. We keep getting repeating messages here, so I want to pull deeper onto, again with the Tower, bro. How many times? Is that like the fourth or fifth time the Tower has popped out in this reading? Fucking wild. And I'm literally just sitting here going like this constantly. I'm just gonna fucking shuffle on camera now so you can see what I'm talking about. Like, the same cards keep coming out. That was half the deck. I'm not taking all that. But, like, alright, now I want to see the World. So this was a big cycle that needed to end. And I don't, honestly, obviously everything will happen how it's meant to, but without you taking that leap of faith, without you making that action, that divinely guided action, I don't think this person would have seen, I don't think your person would have seen that other person's true colors. I'm going to say karmic. I don't think they would have seen the karmic's true colors. And remember, karmic doesn't mean romantic. It could be a family member. It could be a friend. Eight of Swords. It's somebody that was limiting them. It was somebody that was... They felt trapped by this person without even really realizing it. It's like this person was limiting them, and they did not see that until the blindfold came off. When all this happened. Again with the Fool, bro. Same fucking cards, dude. Same cards. Same. That's how you know. Oh my lord. Where did that go? Hold on, they flew everywhere. And that's what she said. Okay, those cards just flew fucking everywhere. And I even had to take my watch off to reach down into the crack near my fucking seatbelt to grab one of the cards. And guess what card it was that I just had to do that for? The Tower, bro. And the other cards that just flew out that I had to collect because 4 of them landed near my feet. The Six of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Three of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, and the Five of Swords. This is leading to your divine union. It's and again with the bunnies. You could be seeing a lot of bunnies around too, but this person is literally taking that pentacle that they've been working on and throwing it into the fire to make something even stronger. Okay, that's what, when you're reforging metal, that's how you do it. This person is like, here's everything I thought I had with this person. I'm gonna throw it into the fire and make a new weapon to kill them with, and then go be with my counterpart. Dude, I think I collected them all. Hopefully, that shit flew everywhere. And of course, the Tower is the one that I had to that went down in the crevice of hell of my car. But I got it. Alright. Had to do that 2-finger grab, you know what I mean? Okay, let me go back to shuffling over here. But, dude. Come on, you just saw me shuffle all that. You got the Fool, and again with the Hanged Man. You can't... When people are like, tarot, it just, you never know what cards are going to come out. Like, people that don't know tarot, they're like, how do you know what cards mean? Blah, blah, blah. You saw the same cards come out like 10 fucking times in this reading. Nine of Cups, and again with the Hangman, bro. I don't think I can put any more emphasis on how divinely guided this was and is. Like, every single puzzle piece is just coming back together. And that's what happens before divine union. I give up. Look at it. You're watching me shuffle, bro. The Fool again. It's beautiful, don't get me wrong, but I'm like, we're just gonna get this. I might have to end this reading. We're getting the same messages. Like, I'm trying to get different cards, and it's just not happening. Like, Spirit's like, this is major. Like, this is a huge change. And no wonder you were second guessing yourself, because logically, here's a synchronicity. Logically, you wouldn't have done this. Like, you never would have done this if you weren't divinely guided. And your counterpart is mirroring that, meaning they never would have seen that person for who they truly are unless this happened. You see the mirroring there? Because you were brave enough to take a leap of faith, a blind leap of faith. Now this, because you were brave enough to do that, now your counterpart is having a major tower moment, okay? It's all connected. Everything is connected. Two of Pentacles. It was like one thing had to happen for the other to manifest, and you have now helped this person see a very toxic individual in their life, and most likely you are already aware that this person was unhealthy. That's why you are very apprehensive about communicating with them. Confirmation, 7 of Swords. You know this person is a snake. You knew it. You knew it. That's why you're like, I don't engage with this person. Why would I speak to them? And Spirit's like, I need you to trust me. I need you to fucking trust me. That's some deep shit. Dude. I love readings, dude. This is awesome. Again with the Hanged Man. Alright, we're getting the same messages. Let me switch this up. I want to go back to your energy now. So, more messages for you, please. 6 of Swords. Just further confirmation that this is divinely guided. Just because you couldn't see where you're going, trust that you are going somewhere that's good for you. There was a Discord notification that just popped up. I run a couple gaming servers as well. And that somebody had just said, do you want to help? And then it cut off. So you either asked this person for help, or this person asked you for help and then like threw it back in your face or something. Like, help was needed one way or another, and you did your part of what you were divinely guided to do. And this person that's getting the karma now, or is very soon to be getting karma, made the absolute wrong decision. And Spirit, again with the Tower, bro. You can't make this shit up. Like, I'm just like... This person made the wrong decision. Spirit was testing them really fucking hard. You were a test for this person, and they failed it miserably. Miserably. And Spirit's like, you just fucking bombed that. So now, you're gonna get karma threefold. Like, damn, bro. Damn. Alright, more messages for you, please. Again, with the flying cards. 6 of Wands. I'm telling you, it's a victory for you. And again, with the Hangman. Like, the Wheel of Fortune is really in play here. And remember, just because you don't know exactly what's going on, you have a victory coming in here, okay? So, this is in your best interest. Crazy. This is probably going to be close to the end of the reading because I'm just getting the same repeating messages. So, I'll try one more time. Alright, I think the last question I'm going to try to ask is, How is your person defending you? Like, what are they saying? That's what I want to know. How is your counterpart defending you from this person? And what happened? The Hierophant. Holy shit. If they have authority over this person in one way or another, like let's say they're roommates and your counterpart pays most of the rent, or let's say they work together in a dynamic, like if your person has some sort of authority over this, we're just going to say karmic to differentiate, over this karmic person that's in the way of the two of yours union, they are exercising that. Like, they are not playing around. They're pissed. Okay, but also with this Hierophant, they're like, they're thinking about you. They're like, this is my person. Like, I want a huge commitment with this person, and I can't have people around me that treat people so fucking poorly. Like, if you would do that to my counterpart, meaning you, then you would do that to me, or you would do that to somebody else. Like, they're having a huge epiphany. 7 of Wands again. They are standing their ground. They're like, this old man. He's so cute. This old man again on the bike. But he's wearing a baseball cap, but then he's got a helmet trying to go over the baseball cap, and it's not working. Like, why do you need the baseball cap? The helmet has a visor. Old people are adorable. They make no sense sometimes, but they're adorable. 3 of Pentacles, like I was saying, this person's standing their ground, and they're taking everything and reforging it. They're like, yeah, I put a lot of work into this, and I thought I was building something solid here, but clearly I am not. And they're like, I'm taking it all and getting rid of it, and I'm going to start over, actually building something solid. Again, with the Fool, they are taking this leap of faith, okay? You already took your leap of faith. You already did your part, and you aced it fucking beautifully. Blind faith, and you trusted it. Now your person is doing the same. They're doing their time to take a leap of faith, and they're doing it. It's like this gave them the motivation and the determination to do it, because they were probably on the fence as well. Because remember, logically, they'd probably be like, logically they wouldn't do that normally, but because you took a blind leap of faith and did something that you wouldn't normally do because you were divinely guided, your counterpart is going to do the same, where maybe they wouldn't have been brave enough to reach out to you before, right? They were too nervous, they were too afraid, but now they're like, fuck it, I'm taking a leap of faith now. Like, this fired them up. And 2 of Pentacles again, it's like, look at them weighing the 2 options. Clearly one is way more valuable. It's even shining brighter. Like, I remember the sun kept coming out for you. It's like, this is what they've been dealing with, and this is you. Like, clearly it's a huge difference, right? And they're like, I don't know how I didn't see this sooner. Like, all right, any final messages? Again with the Fool and then the Moon. So all the things that were hidden to them have now come to light, and it's motivating them to take this new beginning, to take that leap of faith. All right, any final messages before I end this reading? Again with the Hierophant, they want a serious commitment with you. They are coming in for the final commitment. Like, that dog came back. He's so cute. Oh, he's so cute. But they want this final commitment with you. Like, he's so cute. They parked right next to me. Look at the little pudge. So cute. And the dog has a little heart on his collar. Confirmation. Anyway, so they want this final commitment with you. Like, they're not just coming in to, like, take you on a date. Like, obviously that'll be part of it, but, like, they're coming in with the intention of never being away from you again. Like, that serious of a commitment. The deck just split in half, flew over, and of course it's the Fool. And then what else? The Ace of Pentacles, the 2 of Cups, the 9 of Wands, and Judgment. Again with dude. They're coming in with a brand new beginning. They want to... It's like how this person... like how the Karmic failed their test when it came to you. This person wants to come in and give you everything that you deserved from that situation and more. Like, it's like they want to fix Like, if you went to this person for help, or if that person came to you for help and you offered it but they denied it, or whatever it was, this person's coming in to do what they didn't do. Like, they want to be there for you in a way that, excuse me, that person wasn't. Like, and talk about a major perspective shift on that. So I think, any final messages before I stop, because I think that's a really good place to leave it. I love watching all the people. I'm definitely a people watcher. Alright, I think that's it, because nothing else is coming out, so I'm gonna put that down. But, dude, like, if you had, I hope your doubts were cleared up in this reading, or your anxiety about it. Like, you may not have understood in the moment why things happen, but now I hope you understand, like, what is actually going on behind the scenes, like why you were being divinely guided to do that. I'm trying to get the cards back in the box. Like, damn. So whoever that person was, that did the injustice toward you, they're done. Like, they're done for with spirit and your person. So that's what I have for you. Thanks for watching. I hope it helped, and yeah, I'm gonna keep drinking my tea, and I'll probably get something to eat. Have a good day.